Hello, I'm Canon EOS photographer, Randall and Rueff, and today I'm here to talk to you about something that's old, but can still be used today, so it's kind of current, and that is my XL1S. No, that's not what it's about really. But what it is about is the Mini-DV tape that goes inside my Canon XL1S. That's what it's about. Now, let's talk about the progression of recording media as far as for the individual. First we had the cassette that did audio. We had, well, first it was the record that but you couldn't really make your own. Then came the cassette, which you could record your own and buy stuff. Then came the CD-ROM, and before the CD-ROM there came a whole bunch of, well, not a whole bunch, but several different types. Had beta, VHS, and more recently, the Mini-DV. It's smaller than beta and VHS. Holds, the long play version holds 90 minutes, and the standard holds 60. This is a long play, which holds 90 minutes or an hour and a half of audio and video. They're relatively not too expensive. They're about $2 or $3 a piece. So they're not too bad. And of course that can go up or down depending on what name brand you buy. If you buy a generic brand or a super record like Sony or that's just an example, Sony. This is this happens to be a Sony. But it's Mini-DV, which means mini digital video. And one of the neat things about this that I really like, it's not only does it have 90 minutes of recording time, but when you put it in here and you start recording, at least on my camera, on this camera, the XL1S, it has a counter that tells you how far you've gone. For example, if you've gone 25 minutes and 10 seconds, it'll show you that right here. And that way you know if you're fast forwarding or rewinding, or not maybe fast forwarding, but if you're rewinding, let's say you stop recording at 30 minutes and you want to go back 5 minutes, it'll rewind to, you can rewind it to 25. Then if you want to fast forward it, you can push fast forward, and it'll automatically stop at the 30 minutes, even though it's still got 60 minutes of tape left. So that's kind of a neat feature with this camera, because the tape, this tape is able to record digital information along than the audio and video. So it can record that timer and stuff. So that's kind of neat. Now, obviously, by today's standards and compact flash and SD, this is primitive because you have to rewind it and fast forward. You can't just push a button and delete. Obviously, it's not that fast, but economically, this is a pretty cheap way to go. Even by SD and CF card standards. Well, it's cheaper than SD cards for, it's cheaper than a compact flash card, although if you consider the fact that you get an hour and a half here, and if you compare it to an hour and a half on an SD or a CF card, I don't know where it would come exactly, it wouldn't be too far off, but still this would be a little bit cheaper. But hour and a half, not bad. You know, I love this camera. This is an awesome camera back in the day. This was state of the art at one time. The only thing I don't like about this camera, aside from the weight and the size, which I kind of like the fact that it's bigger, it makes you look professional. And I've used this professionally, so I love the way it looks. I love the way it acts. The only thing I don't like about it nowadays is it's not HD. It's not high definition. If this was HD, that would be awesome. I mean, I would just... But this is standard definition. This is really before HD really made a big splash. And I spent over about $4,000 on this puppy. And I probably got $5,000 worth of equipment wrapped up in that camera, the camera bag with extra batteries, because the batteries aren't cheap. Extra batteries, some accessories, not very many, but a few. And so I got about $5,000 worth of stuff here that I put into it. Now, what would we go for today? That's another story. Pop it back. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Because it's not HD, its value has drastically dropped. Okay. Like I said, when I bought this, it was like $4,000, and I got a $500 check from Canon for a refund. So basically, it's $3,500, and then I put some money into extra batteries and a few accessories. So I looked it up on the internet, and basically it's selling for about $1,500, which is not anywhere near. I couldn't get out of it what I put into it, to say the least. And there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's sturdy. I mean, for what it is, there's nothing. I mean, I've taken good care of it, and it's in excellent shape. There's nothing wrong with this camera other than its age. I mean, and the fact that, like I said, it was made before HD really hit the thing. If this would have been HD, it'd still be tip-top shape, I think, because I mean, I've taken really good care of it. And I mean, you can't. This is high quality stuff, man. I'm telling you what. I wish I had a lens this good for my still photography, because it's awesome. So there you go. I want to make a little video about the fact that tapes not as high tech as they used to be, obviously. Not as high tech as what's currently available, but for those of you who want a budget, this might be the way to go. And like I said, they have cameras down there HD that can still use these tapes, so that might be an option for you. But like I said, I just can't go on. I love this. This is the coolest lens I've ever had owned. It's easy to use. It's everything about it's just awesome. I wish it was compatible with my digital camera, DSLR. Anyway, that's all I have for now. So until next time, I'm Canon, for Randall and Rueff. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. May God bless you.